Oh, hey there, students. I didn't see you there. I was too busy reading this here book. I'm Dr. Carmack. Now, you may be wondering how colors are used as a form of communication. A casino, for instance, is a place where rich casino owners attempt possibly harder than anyone to get its patrons to spend money on games, machines, and alcohol. These magnificent halls of gold and red have become congregation centers for basic human desires. Have you ever wondered how color can impact the habits of your average casino goer? I used to, but now that I've learned how colors can be used as a form of communication, I feel it is my job to pass this knowledge on to you, the next generation of behavioral scientists. In modern times, color is not seen as something rare, since we have access to dyes from around the world and advanced chemistry practices. This was not always the case. In ancient Rome, purple was associated with wealth, since natural purple dye was so rare. Even though purple is primarily associated with femininity in modern Western society, it is still subconsciously associated with mystique and elegance, as a remnant of the time it was the rarest form of pigment. Pink is one of the most common colors of flowers, seeing as it contrasts with the dark greens and browns of trees and shrubs, making it easier for pollinators to find. Oddly enough, though, pink is not even a real color.
I think you're just pulling my leg, Professor Carmack.
My name is Dr. Carmack, you buffoon. You really should get your facts straight before you go around calling people that. On the visible light segment of the electromagnetic spectrum, reds have the longest wavelengths and purples have the shortest. Pink occurs because receptors for blue, green, and predominantly red all fire at the same time.
My whole life has been a lie.
Yes. Furthermore, green is associated with tranquility, self-preservation, and competition. Envy, rather, due to its association with plant life. Blue is associated with strength, somber, sadness, and peace due to its association with the sky and the ocean, and the empathetic response individuals will build around something so much larger than themselves. Gold has been associated with wealth since the time of the ancient Egyptians, but red is arguably the most powerful color of all. Red is associated with fire, action, passion, love, and violence. This stems partially from the relative rarity of the color red in nature and the fact that all blood and flesh trigger a deep-rooted chemical response in all humans. The most luminous of all visible colors, red serves to simultaneously bring us closer and dissociate us from our own mortality. Red is seen after a successful hunt or the destruction of a human body. It brings people closer to their primal selves because it exploits our instinct to survive. Red cones also make up approximately 64% of the 6 to 7 million cones in the human eye, while green makes up about 32% and blue makes up only 2%, though sensitivity does vary greatly. It should not come as a surprise that casinos will utilize a color that inspires so many people to make rash decisions while constantly reminding patrons of the potential to win money. Now, students, after examining how color and stimuli are used in casinos to exhibit feelings such as arousal and conquest, we are going to look at an example of someone who has fallen into this trap. As casinos become more popular over time, the technology of slot machines became more advanced with more and more stimuli to keep the player focused on the game for a longer time. Slot games advanced to having more flashing lights, noises, and color. When we look at gambling addiction statistics, slot machines have been proven to be the most addictive. Not only do they have the ability to draw someone in and begin playing, but slots are fast-paced and played in solidarity. Let's observe Barb playing the slots.
Loser. Loser.
Lighting is also an integral element of visual media in the casino experience. It can change our mood, instilling calm, excitement, and drowsiness upon the many patrons that walk through the doors. It can help an individual navigate a space and sets the environment. Lighting is carefully planned out so that the guests are drawn to and from certain areas, and psychologists even help create the perfect lighting systems for each casino. The space is often filled with green tables to contradict the large amounts of red. Designers of the Laclini Casino by Light Emotion even said that they aim to provide a comfortable environment through using lighting combined with architecture. Much of their design is yellow and red. Alcohol also plays a very important role in how people can be influenced by visual media. As we can see here, our friend Conrad Pizza is being given alcohol by our beautiful friend Amber the waitress. Under the influence of alcohol, Conrad is far more likely to make rash decisions and wind up spending more money. He also becomes more impulsive and therefore will respond better to different colors throughout the casino. The atmosphere is meant to encourage drinking, and some casinos will even give patrons alcohol for free.
Hey, where can I find these casinos, Professor?
It's Dr. Carmack, you buffoon! I didn't graduate from doctor school, so I could be mislabeled like that. In an interview, Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati claimed that we're getting beat at our own game, pointing to the fact that the Seneca Niagara Casino in Niagara Falls, New York, is luring a large number of Canadian gamblers by offering free alcohol to go along with smoking.
All in! Ah!